Yeah, so Jesse, you get no sign of
Nothing.
what she's talking about.
Wonderful. Okay. Huh. Something happened. Something ritual. Something someone you know, perhaps.
Something happened to me that I cannot change. And Holden made it go away. But in exchange, I stay here and I work for him.
I guess that's really what I'm most curious in is what uh I mean, I guess so far he's really only sent me to rescue Sam, more or less. So what
Yeah,
else
things
does
things were pretty quiet before you came along. I will say that.
me?
Well, you and the rest of your posse.
They're not my posse. I don't think they like me very much, to
Yeah,
be
well, they
honest.
definitely don't like me, so.
Aw, something in common.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. um, well, what exactly has Holden asked you to do before? I just don't want to be blindsided. He said you just do you. You keep investigating and look for ways to snag power. I don't know if I should even be speaking about this so openly now that I realize we're here. I didn't really think this through.
That's okay. I don't do that shit.
Okay. Says Nigel Swanson at the table beside
Yeah,
you.
he's just like, oh, yeah, keep talking. It's okay. No one's listening.
Peter shows up. Thanks for having my backpack there. And just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fades into a wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, in my experience, they're remarkably similar to going after Sam.
So everything's a weird rescue mission or like an otherworldly mission.
Or you're sent to do reconnaissance for him, and it's in a particularly dangerous part of the city for you as an individual. Or you're given most of the information and sent out into the world, and then you find out the rest later. The hard way, usually. But, it's all for the greater good, so it's fine.
So what? Huh. So are you resentful of Holden for helping you, or resentful that you're not the master of your own destiny now? Is that?
I am not sure exactly how to answer that. I have a lot of complex feelings about how everything played out. And I am grateful to Holden in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
But there are times where I wonder if I made the wrong choice.
What was your
I
other
could
option?
still always go back to the other option, though, if I really change my mind.
Is it someone else in the circle or an entity?
Jesse, I cannot explain it to you. I don't trust anyone enough with that information. My life is fine right now. My life is good. I get to be an educator. I get to live fairly normally. And sometimes I have to go do things that are not necessarily my choice, but at least they're for something that might be a greater good. And if I end up dying on one of these situations, then as I've said before, it's just one less anthropology professor in the world.
This is why I think you share my cynicism.
Maybe I do. I sense that we have both been dealt difficult cards.
Tell me about it. I lost $1,000 last night.
You really shouldn't gamble. It's not.
I'm starting
Good
to get
for
that
you.
impression. I had a really good night, and I had a really bad night, so I feel like I really broke even on that experience. I'm hoping it doesn't take a hold of me. I have a very addictive personality, though.
Give me a power check, please.
I'm seeking to fill my god hole. You know what? That's a perfect 14.
What level of that is that?
That beats my hard, not my extreme.
You might be able to be lucky again if you gamble sometime in the future, but you don't feel like you need to gamble tonight.
You know what? I'm not feeling lucky tonight, so. Oh. You know, I blew my budget for 48 hours at least. I can't go any more than that.
Give me a power check, please.
Until
Oh, by the way,
Until-
Karen, you're fine with covering this,
it
right?
would be a fine day to gamble, though.
By the
People
way, you're
gamble
buying
on
dinner
Fridays.
tonight. Did Shane
No.
buy him lunch or breakfast for lunch?
Jesse's still like, that's just like his, you can spend it without worrying about it, and then you've got your pool of money you pull from.
Yeah, actually, you can take that 1,000 off your pool of money.
Okay. Just lost $1,000 in assets. Don't worry about it. Power check 27. That matches my hard.
You might be able to. Tonight's not a problem, but tomorrow could be a good time, maybe, if the time allows.
Maybe. We'll see. What an internal battle I'm having. Ooh. All right. Take this asset down a number here. Anyways, what are you having tonight? What's good here?
Well, I enjoyed the salad last time, so probably just
Salad?
that again.
Are you a vegetarian?
No,
Vegan?
just health conscious. I'm in my 40s. I can't be eating French fries and hamburgers all the time.
Just like, I'm 38. What am I doing?
I'm 35. Fuck you.
You look like you're
James,
38.
you're almost 35.
Yeah, I can't really be eating hamburgers and French fries all the time. Like, I suppose that's fair, but I mean, you can make a salad at home. You can indulge while you're going out.
No, I tend to indulge at home. I enjoy cooking, so that way I can be sure that it is premium ingredients and
You
nourishing
don't think
for
12
the
Nights
body.
Tavern has premium? It's named after a goddamn Shakespeare play. I don't think there's more premium place in Red Hall.
I would beg to differ, but
Yeah, there's Oblivion.
You've been holding out?
Yeah.
You know a better place?
Yeah, you know, Oblivion.
as I said, I chose this place because you picked it last time.
To be honest, I just wanted to seem like I was knew what I was doing.
That's fair.
Take a little pause on this. Jake, are you just working?
I'm just working. I feel eventually I might go back to my warehouse.
Sure.
Um,
I feel like
And-
Jake has more than one warehouse now.
Yeah.
go through.
living the
I mean,
dream.
the other one's not technically mine. I have access to it, but it's not technically mine. And look through what I have there to see what I can bring over to the new headquarters.
You could start, as long as you do it slowly, you can move over as much. Like, you can move over, you have weapons, you have. What
Yeah.
did you have? You had everything.
Yeah,
I have a
you
lot.
literally
Could
had a
possibly
bad
want.
cave.
And
Yeah.
well, I had it. And then there was like a
murder
week
map.
or 2 weeks there. I wasn't even with the group, right?
Yeah.
that I was just building out the warehouse. So.
Don't you even have cots there too? So like you could transfer.
Yeah, there's like all those. There's a bunch of bunk beds.
Man, Shane will
Yep.
be your perfect bat cave buddy.
Well,
Thank
I'm
you,
not.
buddy.
I'm still sleeping at the.
Oh, just you wait though. Once you like sleep over in the bat cave, let's talk about spooky stories. Yeah.
And girls.
You're able to move over pretty much the majority. It'll just take you like if you do it like over like 2 weeks, it'll be totally fine.
Yeah, let's say that.
We can even probably. I'm gonna wager we should do a time skip after this session as well.
Sure. Do you want me to make an inventory of what would be in there?
Yeah, do it. That'd be great.
Okay. And we'll do that.
Shane, what about you?
I
are you
just
doing
went
tonight?
back to the hotel, kind of just looking through my email, seeing if my producer's gotten back to me.
They've responded, but it's not been anything of detail. They're just like, that's okay. Yeah.
That tracks. Do I have cable?
You do, yes.
Cool. He's just gonna like go to a corner store and like buy a pint of Ben and Jerry's and waste away the evening.
Nice.
Jerry
Alright.
Garcia.
Let's go back to the lovebirds. Which ones? Am I
Jesus.
right? There's so many.
Slicked back his hair. Oh,
Extra
Jesse,
greasy.
Karen, knock
Yes.
yourselves out.
so was there anything else you wanted to talk about, or just my sordid past?
You can't blame me for being inquisitive. I am an investigator.
Yes, you say you are. How did you end up as a private eye? Did you always want to do that as a job?
No, but not a lot of career paths open after you leave law enforcement. It just seemed like the logical next step. Seemed like a way to pay the bills.
Did you leave law enforcement of your own volition, or
It got in the way of my relationship. I used to work undercover, you see.
I understand.
So, yeah. Doesn't seem like there's many other ways to pay the bills. But you know what? Someone's always willing to pay to get the picture of their cheating rich husband taken, so...
Yes, some people can be, well, special.
Just, money makes you think you can bone anything most of the time. In my experience, at least. That's just a little bit of insight into the human experience, I think, personally.
That's understandable.
I'm empty, but I better not indulge too much because we care about health, right? I'm going to try and roll a charm.
Please fail.
That's a 54 out of 56.
Oh, you just passed.
Just passed.
Just.
She chuckles a little. Yeah, no, if you can just kick that gambling habit, you'll be well on your way.
It's not a habit
Can you
yet.
give me a power check,
Don't
please,
joke about
James?
it. Don't do this to me. It's a 47 out of 55.
You know what? Tomorrow might be a good day to go gambling.
I don't like that. Why? Is there a gambling god that's got strings on me now?
Not a bad idea for me to start building a lore for that, huh? Not a bad idea.
Good job, James.
All
Just
right.
sealed Jesse's fate.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, God. All right, well, Know anything else crazy going on in Red Hall? Do you think you maybe want to like meet up with Shane? We can go check out that ritual site, show him around, or is that just like we don't do that now?
That was so blasé.
You're referring to the
In the
ritual
Trapper
site?
Woods.
It's not in the Trapper Woods.
Is it not? You said it was in the woods. Are there more woods than Trapper Woods?
Yes.
It's outside the city.
No. That's not Trapper Woods, eh?
No.
Hey, you know, I've got a friend pretty well versed with the forest outside the city.
What's the city called?
I
there's
say
no-
friend, but I met her once, and I kind of yelled at her. That's how I meet people, though.
There's
so.
no real name for the forest. It's the outskirts of Red Hall. There's like hiking trails, all that, all around, because it's like in the Vancouver, Washington area, or British Columbia,
All I
Washington.
know about the setup of the city is from the board game, so
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, in an expansion coming out soon, there is actually a city outskirts card, so just you wait, Nathan.
Yeah. Nobody's really discussed or included this part of the city into their backstory except me, because I've had this discussion with Justin before. So
Oh.
yeah, it's not somewhere I want to go back to.
Okay, so we don't do that. What else can we show Shane in town? That guy needs to make a buck. He might be better at blackjack than me, but I don't know.
Give me a power check, please.
I hate you.
Every time you mention
Stop
it,
mentioning
someone else
gambling.
mentions it around you.
20.
You know what? You might not need to go tomorrow,
Oh, thank you.
but you might. You'll see how you're feeling in the morning.
Yeah, we'll see.
See how it is.
Yep.
You know, I try and stay out of it as much as possible. So I imagine with your investigative history, you probably know more than me about what's going on in Red Hall.
Wow.
You know who's got a real good handle on this shit? Is Jake Smarty. I give him a lot of flack, but he definitely has his ear to the ground and his head on a swivel, and that's an admirable quality.
I would never say it to his. I've never said it to his face, but I think he's pretty good.
Never said it to my face.
Last time we spoke, you called him a fucking nut job. What changed?
No, nothing. He's a nut job, but
I see.
I guess I'm just
Well-
getting sentimental after the experience we had. It kind of put things in perspective a little bit.
Understandable.
In a world
Trauma.
like this, you need people you can lean on. You can't go it alone all the time, I guess. I don't think I've ever told anyone that. I'm sorry.
She'll like reach out across the table and kind of like pat your hand, as in like a there.
Huh. That's a weird moment of weakness. Please forgive me for that. Don't think any less of me.
impossible.
She just kind of shakes her head.
Oh, look! Dinner!
Yep, your meal comes.
That's sad. I mean, I got nothing else I really got to ask Karen at that point.
Yeah,
I
and
feel
you
like
set
that's
this up. I don't think Karen has any like deep diving secrets she needs to get into with Jesse, so
Nah.
we could just small talk for the rest of dinner, unless you intend on prying further about her past.
Nah, I'm going to respect that boundary.
Cool.
Yeah.
All
for
right.
now.
So
We'll try
then,
next time.
does anyone else have anything they want to do tonight, or should we do a time skip?
I've got
Anything interesting? on
one
tap?
more thing I want to do.
Sure.
I'm just going to stop by Sam's place
Okay,
after
sure.
dinner. Yeah.
Sure.
No. Okay.
Yeah. Anyone else first, though?
Anything interesting on TV, Justin?
No.
No, I'm good. I got nothing.
You're good.
Time
Wait, there's a
skip.
TV at that warehouse, or are you still at the
He's at
hotel?
the
Oh, I'm still at the hotel. I've got a couple more days.
Alright.
Nice that Holden set me up with that, but not you.
Oh, that offer's ending soon.
Yeah, I bet. I also need to figure out how to buy a house in this town, so.
We could just
Stay at the
again,
warehouse.
Jake, me, and you at the warehouse, sitting around telling spooky stories, talking about girls.
You don't think fucking there's something off-putting about 3 adults in a warehouse?
No.
Between
There's
my
something off-putting about
investigative
it.
skills, your paranormal skills, Jake's forensic skills, we should be able to crack the case of is Bigfoot real?
Yeah, so it's just a studio.
All right, yeah, I'll stop by Sam's and I'll just knock on her door.
Or the buzzer.
Yeah, the buzzer, right?
It went away. I really had to sneeze there for a second. Hello?
Sammy?
Yes.
Just Jesse?
Yeah, I figured nobody else calls me Sammy.
Really? It's
Yeah.
like the first nickname you think of when it comes to Sam.
No.
I mean, Sam already kind of is the nickname for Samantha, but would you like to come up, or do you want to keep having this conversation through the buzzer?
Dealer's choice.
Can you give me a power check, please?
I like that took a second, like James planted it, and then
38. Just my regular, not my hard.
Oh, yeah, tomorrow seems like a good time to go gambling.
God damn it.
I can't wait for the next time we play there to be a gambling entity.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'll buzz you in.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm just going to I guess yeah, now I'll knock on your door.
Yeah,
Thanks,
when you
Sam.
get up there, it's like already just like cracked open, as if
Cool.
I'm waiting for you to come in.
Is David still there?
Yeah, oh yeah. He's sitting on the couch.
How's
sorry?
it going?
Or white person wave.
As good as one could expect, I suppose. I kind of look over at David.
He just kind of goes, He looks very tired. Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Look at all that Jeff Bezos money. Thank you so much for 2,500 bits, Synthetic.
Woo!
Thank you so much. I'm going to thank you
Dang.
for this emote. The guy outside also thanked you. Thanks, Synthetic.
Beep, beep, beep. Honks for synth. Yeah, well, all right.
Are you doing okay?
I mean, I hurt, but yeah, that's time. That'll pass.
Did you get checked out? Do you want me to look at your...
Oh yeah, I went to the
or-
hospital this morning. They gave me this. I'm good. They said take 2 of these. Call me in the morning. Take it
Can I
easy.
hold out my hand to find out what pain meds you got?
Yeah, what'd I get? I
Like-
don't know.
Ibuprofen level, or like T3 level, or...
Vicodin, he's now Dr. House.
T3
I
level.
wish.
Okay.
Eric is the Wilson to my house, so
And I'm Taub.
you are my Taub. I like Taub. Your wife
That's
cheats
funny.
on you.
Oh,
Or no, you cheat on your wife.
Yeah,
Anyways.
Yeah.
it's been a few years.
I will, I'll hand it back to you and say, don't mix this with anything. And you really shouldn't be driving.
Why?
It literally says on the label, "Do not operate a vehicle."
This kind of medication can make it difficult to function.
I've driven on way worse, trust me.
That's not comforting.
Jesse says, I'm a gambling man.
Make a power check.
I don't know. I guess to cut
Jesse,
the.
where are you to? Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, where was what?
I was gonna say, where were you tonight? You're all dressed up.
I was at the 12 Nights Tavern. It's a fancy establishment here in Red Hall. You guys been?
Just by yourself, or?
Just with a work associate.
Can I try and psychology that?
Go for it.
Damn. I nailed it. Just my regular.
I don't need to oppose it.
Okay, you're not trying to hide
No.
it?
I mean, Karen is a work associate.
Currently, yes. Technically,
Yes.
yes.
Technically. Did we call it a date? Playfully. Was it? No one knows. If we hook up, we might consider it one. If we don't, definitely was just a work meeting. One of those work associates.
Gotcha.
Man, you've got
Yeah.
so much charm, James.
No, I don't. Actually, 56. Slightly above average.
Well, that's... I hope that went well for you.
I mean, hey. Had a nice dinner with a friend, colleague, and a full belly, full of warm food. What else can you ask for?
I don't know. Yeah, anyways, sorry, I interrupted you. You were gonna...
I was going to say to cut the fat. I really, as I've just kind of been processing things, I just am, I guess, trying to be more available for people, make amends to people.
Do you mean me? You don't have anything to apologize or make amends for. You've been
Listen.
nothing but helpful and kind and very sweet.
I was very angry at you for doing what you did.
I don't blame you. I'm pretty angry at myself.
But love makes you do stupid things. I get it.
Whew.
And then I'll just kind of look at David and be like, she's worth it. And then I'll leave.
Whew. Sam will follow you out into the hall.
Yeah.
And she's got like a facial expression on that's just kind of like, what the fuck did he just say? But she goes, Jesse.
Yeah.
Did you take Raynor's deal? I mean, Holden's deal.
Holden's not the only one who does it.
No shit, I'm Holden.
The devil you know.
So that's a yes then. Well, I hope that goes well for you. And
Well, if I was a betting man, I'd say
Give me a power
2
check,
on.
please. Give me a power check.
19.
You know what? Today's been a good day. Maybe you don't go gamble tomorrow. Actually, you know what? You've decided. You're officially going gambling tonight.
Tonight?
Looks like that house is not in your future.
or maybe it is.
Maybe I just get one near the casino.
Maybe
Oh, yeah.
tonight's the night he gets the money for the house.
Maybe.
No, you don't need to gamble tonight. You're fine. You're fine.
I'll, yeah.
Jesse, just be careful, okay? And know that I care about you. And so if anything happens to you, I am probably going to get involved whether I want to or not. So just be careful, okay?
All right. I'm a big boy. I can do that.
Just kind of smiles and goes back inside.
I'll take off. I'll go home.
And when Sam gets back inside, she'll kind of like awkwardly meander sort of around the kitchen and like hang out in like the entrance to the living room area. So what he said,
it's don't worry about it. It's honestly right now, it happened. Whatever your motive was, I'm sure because you're a good person, it was a good one.
Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna try to sleep.
Yeah, I mean, do you want... I might have some melatonin or some diphenhydramine or...
I'm honestly exhausted. I think I'll actually get to sleep tonight. Thank you, though.
All right. Well, good night.
Good night. Sam, you go into your bedroom, I assume?
Yes.
Standing in the corner, shrouded in yellow tatters, is a tall figure, reaching from floor to ceiling. In its hands is the camera, which it gently places on your nightstand, and then seemingly just sinks into the wall behind it. Can you please give me a sanity check?
Probably. She's fairly sane. Yeah, I rolled an 18.
Cool. You take 1 point of sanity damage.
Cool.
Woof. And with that, we're going to lose our voice. No, we're going to call it here. I think we're going to do a time skip just to give Jake some time to move things over.
Sure.
So we're going to do
a time skip would be nice to heal up.
Yeah, we're going to do a week. So we'll return in 1 week in game time. And we'll kind of like do a summary of what everyone does in that time as well. And that'll also be a good point. You know what? Actually, what we'll do is we can actually even discuss this off stream. And like, because I imagine Shane's going to try to maybe start pulling some strings. He can get some leads that he can follow. We can then also worry about the drama between Sam and David off camera, especially how David's healing goes. We can just do all that, but next time it'll be a week. Yeah, we'll go to the beach.
Beach anime episode.
Jake doesn't try to kill Pete Schneider that week? Probably not, no. Not in that 1 week.
On that 1 week. It'll happen, though.
Uh-oh.
Bye, YouTube.